And we're back with another episode of Franchise My Business. Now, my hope is that if you're somebody who celebrates Christmas, that you had a phenomenal holiday yesterday. This episode is the last solo episode of the year. It is the 52nd solo episode that I have recorded, and I want to give you a gift. And that gift is permission. Permission to enter the new year and to deeply explore what it is that you want to do with your franchise, or your franchises, or your franchise system in 2024. Why do I say this today? Well, this is one of those weeks that typically between, it's the last week of the year. Okay, so let's just state the obvious. And because it's the last week of the year, it's one of those weeks that I historically have taken to take inventory on what's gone right, what's gone incorrect, how I can improve next year, right? And there's so many different ways that you can grade your performance as an entrepreneur, as a human being. I'm not going to say that one method works better than any other method. What I tend to do is I will go look and I will look through my calendar. Because if you're somebody like me, who your calendar is a good reminder of at least all the business things that you had going on, and you put everything in there, and then furthermore, my wife puts a lot of our personal life, our family things in our calendar. It's a good way. It's kind of like a diary or a journal. If you don't journal, you've been journaling at least your appointments, and you can go back and see what you were doing, how you were spending your time, and take this week. This is the gift, the permission to take this week to review your calendar and look at everything that you did that sucked. The things that you did, you're like, man, that wasn't fun, or that's not something, that wasn't a hell yes. And look at the things that you did that was like the hell yeses. Those are probably gonna be like your vacations, your family experiences, all these things, whatever it is. And then there's gonna be a lot of other stuff. And just look at it all. Look at the stuff that was like, nah, didn't want to do that. That was terrible. Look at the things that were like, woo, that gave me a lot of light and energy. And then look at the mundane, the things in between. And use this week, like if there's something that was really traumatic or didn't work out well for you, use this week to make a commitment to yourself. Give yourself the gift to say, you know what, that's not going to be something I'm going to do next year. It could be a bad business decision. It could be meeting with somebody who drained your energy. It could be you went to an event and it didn't meet your expectations. Whatever it is, just be like, you know what, I'm not going to do that again next year. I'm not going to do that again, period. Look at the things that gave you energy. Look at the things that ended up working out correctly and spend time with them. Figure out, is this something that's repeatable? Is this something I should look at proactively, weaving into the next year? And then look at all the mundane stuff, just the in-between, and look at some of that stuff and be like, hey, could somebody else be doing this stuff next year? Are there things I could delegate out? Is there somebody who could help me do the stuff that is necessary and important, but maybe doesn't give me a ton of energy, doesn't fill my bucket, whatever analogies you want to use. It's another way of saying, take time to reflect. Don't just go bolting into next year and do the same things exactly the same way that you did them without at least auditing those things and making sure that they are the most important things. They are the needles that you should be moving. They are the things that can be demonstrably important into your business. And if the answer is yes to those, then continue to do them. But if not, decent time to start culling the herd and determining what you should focus on. I'm super appreciative of your attention this year. Started this project, and we still don't know where it's going to go in 2024, which is kind of funny. I know I'm going to call it a season, 1 year of podcast episodes twice per week, but I do want to say thank you. If you're listening to this, I look at the back-end statistics, I look at the reviews, I look at everything every single week, and I want to express my gratitude. Like, started this thing back in January of this year, and it just kind of took off, and we all were a little bit surprised, and moreover, me. Like, who wants to listen to me? And I understand the guests, they're pretty amazing, and I think we do a good job of getting the right guests on here and getting the right questions and dialogues going. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to say thank you, and as we look forward to next year and what we're going to do with the show, I'll be doing a lot of reflection as well. So there you go. I hope that you have a phenomenal week. Thank you for being our listener this year, and want nothing best for you. So there you go. I'm your host, Kevin Oldham, signing off from the last solo episode this year. And I hope that you're well. I hope that you be well. I hope that your business is well. And we'll talk next year. Peace.